Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Lucid Motors, ticker symbol LCID, which closed last week on Friday, February 2nd at a price of $3.31. Going up a lot over the course of the week. And so the last video that I put out on Lucid was following the trading day of January 26th when price closed at $2.65. Max pain at that time was $2.50 for this Friday. That did get bumped up to $3, I believe, by the end of the week. And so Monday of last week on January 29th, price went up over 27%, giant green candle, which is pretty crazy. During that last video, I had suggested that price would be going up after this double bottom was formed. I did not expect it to go up 27% the very next day, so that is pretty crazy. I did suggest in that video that price could be going up to right around $4.20, where these 618 Fibonacci retracement levels are based on the following the upward movement here and then the downward movement here. 618's right around $4.20, but it does not look like price is going there just yet. Over the course of the week on January 30th, price hit a high of $3.82 on the day. And so from that level, I've just done another Fibonacci retracement that you can see here that highlights key levels that have acted as resistance and I think will act as support on the way down. And so what you might notice is there are these big wicks at the top, really just testing those highs, but being rejected. Sellers stepping out here, dropping off shares, and price coming back down. And so the 236 retracement at a price of $3 and right around 52 cents seems like it was a pretty significant level. Let's see, the open on February 1st was at a price of $3.52, so just about exactly at that level. But we did see price come back down. Does look like the 382 at $3.33 acted as resistance as well, with the closing price of $3.31 on Friday. Does look like we got a little bit of a dragonfly doji there, which could suggest a reversal that price will continue up higher, with the low on the day was $3.11, which did pierce the 50% retracement at a price of $3.18. But what I see as being pretty likely over the next week is for price to return to right around $3. And that's because there is a convergence of a number of levels. One of those being that just $3, a psychological level, I do think price will return to that. Another is the 618 retracement at a price of $3.03. So those are, right around the same price. And then also this purple downtrend, which did act as resistance, and this little blip up on January 24th, got rejected from that level, which goes back to 2022. You can see here the pivot point there where that line originates from. So I do think that price could be coming down over the next couple days. Those lines all kind of converge around Wednesday, February 7th. So price might be around $3 then. I do think, though, that price will find support there before making an attempt up at $4 again. I do see price going there in the next couple weeks. That has not changed. However, one thing to be concerned with or cautious of is that the 786 retracement is at a price of $2.81. So price could be coming down to that level. So just something to be aware of. And then if I do look at this on the weekly time frame, not really that big of a surprise to see this big candle up with this big wick at the top of it. And so I do think that price does need to cool off right around $3, and right around the halfway point of that candle would be $3. So that would make sense for price to return to that level before making another attempt to break out of this larger scale wedge that has formed. And getting up to break out of that wedge will be coming back to right around the 236, could be breaking out over the next couple weeks, testing that level, or just breaking above the recent high of $3.82. Need to break above that in order to get to $4, obviously. And then I did want to go over Max Payne briefly, just because I think that could provide us with some good guidance for where the price will be going over the next few weeks. And so if we do look over at Max Payne for this coming Friday, February 9th, Max Payne is $3. So I do feel like it will be returning to that level, possibly going lower than it. If it does go lower than $3, the next level could be that 786 at $2.81. So do keep an eye out for that. That could be a great opportunity to add more if it does dip to that level. And because it might return to $2.81, I want to be prepared for that. So while I do think $3 will be the bottom before a retest going back to $4, I am going to position myself to be able to add more if it does dip to $2.81. But so just looking at that Max Payne for next week, $3. It does look like it is $3 again for the 16th, but if we look over at February 23rd, that does go back up to $3.50, and that is the 236 retracement. So, while I do think we will see price cooling off over the next couple weeks, I do think an attempt at 350 again, if not higher, is in the near future for Lucid, and so that is what I am looking forward to. But those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video and share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.